Can the home teams keep the good times rolling? Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. This home squad is on a heater. Centers are gliding into center, and you can feel the tension here in the building. The Bolts start with possession as we are now underway. Tampa Bay's looking to break out. Sends it to the middle. Block shot. Point-to-point pass. Denies him with a slapper. And now it's grabbed by Brodin. Besser's got it across the line. Sends one over. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Seattle's gained possession along the boards. He got all of that one.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Puck moved over to Kucherov. Taken by McKenna. Nice feed from the right wing. Receives the pass. Nice reflex by the goaltender to get his glove on that one.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save, no rebound to boot.
Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Takes control of the puck. And he's knocked off the puck there. Scores! Brad Marchand!
And the goaltender isn't going to like this. Anytime you lose the puck down low and you turn it over, you don't allow your goaltender or your coverage to get to position. This is a tough one. He's unable to get set, and he gets beat down low.
The Kraken had the game's first goal just minutes into this one.
And it's so different when you're playing with the lead versus playing without it, James, especially when you're in the away bar. Now you've silenced the crowd and you have all the momentum in your favor.
Puck picked up by Dragicevic. Sends a pass over. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Slides it across. Knight's going to hang on for a whistle, and staying focused is key when you haven't seen a lot of work here, Cheryl.
Well, part of their mental preparation as a goaltender, even when you're not busy, you have to stay dialed in, follow the action. He's doing exactly that, and he makes a nice cover.
Scooped up along the wall by Marchand. Seattle's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick pass to Bjorkstrand. Quick shot! Great save! Still has possession. The Kraken have taken possession along the wall. And he shuts the door on that.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
The Kraken have possession along the boards. Moves the puck over to Marchand. And that's picked off by Dragicevic. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. And he takes the feed. Shuts him down. The Bolts get a hold of the puck. Into the attacking end. And he takes the pass. The Kraken have the puck in their own end. From off the wall and onto his stick. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Slides the puck over. The Bolts have it now. What a hit on the play. Oh, my.
Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Love it. And a great save. Lets the wrister fly. Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too. Seattle's got it in their own zone. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're shorthanded. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
This team is aware that their penalty kill is ranked toward the bottom of the league. It's something they've been actively working on to improve. And, you know, with the confidence that they showcase, they might be able to turn this thing around and shut down this power play right now.
Oh, what a save as he denies them again.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
And some fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. Slides the puck across to Cirelli. Here's a short pass to Daou. Quick stop by Knight. Seattle's got it in their own zone. Shot! Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Slides it over with pace to Daou. Takes the feed. And that's blocked in traffic. The Kraken have gained control of the puck along the wall. Cirelli's got it against the boards. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Trying to shake the defender. What a stop on the breakaway. Vasilevsky's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Points gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Tampa Bay's taking possession in their own end. On the redirect, scores! They convert on the power play and get it done.
And it's so important when you're on the power play to have precise execution of your passes, and you're able to move the coverage. That's exactly what they did, and they're able to convert.
Seattle's on a mission tonight. Boy, do they look dialed in.
They look dialed in, and they look fast. There's so much motion. Everyone is moving, and when they're moving, they're disrupting coverage and giving themselves lots of looks at the net. And they've been rewarded with a couple goals.
The Bolts take control of the faceoff. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Point. Shakes off the covering. Huge stop by Knight.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Dropped him in the open ice. Takes the puck at the point. Kucherov's got it along the wing. Here's a shot. The Kraken have gained possession off the wall. Takes a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Pushes it across to Beniers. And he hangs on to the puck. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Quick shot. A chance in front. And he comes up big again. There's the whistle and a much-needed one at that, Cheryl.
Well, everyone takes a breath of fresh air here as they're able to reset as they get chaotic in their own zone. They've lost their coverage. They get the whistle now.
Seattle's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Ferrero's got the puck in his own zone. Poked away in the defensive end. Slides the puck to Wahlstrom. Handles the pass. From the point, they take control of it. And they're limited in North City tonight.
It's a really great puck movement and speed through the neutral zone to gain that possession on entry, James. And then it's all about drive and attack. They take advantage of the numerical advantage, and they bury it.
Here in the late stages of this frame, Tampa Bay's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. With possession along the wall. Centering feed! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Takes a hit on the play. And he sidesteps the check there. Denies him in close.
Another aggressively plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Looks like lineups are set. They're ready to get things back underway. Cirelli's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. What a steal in his own end. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Denies him in front.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Bolts were a little unlucky in that opening frame, James. They held the majority of the possession, which is exactly what you want, but it's about converting on those opportunities. Now they're trailing by 1. If they can start converting, they'll get back in this game.
Great defensive effort with the stick. Hard hit frees up the puck. Dishes it off. Trying to put the spot, but that goes off the side of the net. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've got a 2-1 game. Cirelli's won the draw. The cannon from the point! Denied that one. And he totally whiffs on that one. Poked away in the offensive zone by Clifton. Puck scooped up by Besser. Oh, he'll feel that one. Comes up with a monster save in front.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Works it across to Beniers. Here they come on the attack. Denies him. He got all of it. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. And off the draw, they'll take possession. And he slides it quickly to Wahlstrom. Tampa Bay's got the puck along the wall. Goalie makes a save.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
He scores! And someone's beaten up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expect that he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set.
Now up by 2 here in the second.
They've really pushed the pace this entire game, James. It's going to be a question as to whether they can really close it out. And their first 2 strides have been urgent. That tells me they've been prepared right from puck drop.
Puck grab by Dragicevic. The Bolts scoop it up along the boards. Makes his presence known on the ice. Beautiful 360 with the puck. Coughs it up on the play. Moves it to Bjorkstrand. The Lightning have the puck in the open ice. Tampa Bay's looking to break out. And a stick break setup. Play rolls on. Tampa Bay's got a hold of it along the wall. Sensational stop by Knight.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Dragicevic is lugging the puck. And here's the pass to Stevenson. The Bolts have the puck now. Pokes it away in his own end. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
I think this is a pretty easy call. I mean, you can't get in the way of someone without the puck and impede on their forward movement. You know what the key to the power play is, James? Shoot the puck, and that's exactly what they did last power play, and they were successful on it right from the point. You have to have net front presence, though. You got to make sure you have players in front of the net, not just for the screen, but to collect the rebound.
What a save by Vasilevsky!
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
And a strong effort on that play. Scrum ensues along the boards. The Bolts have it against the wall. Oh, they telegraphed. He might have a step here. He's in all alone. Denies him on the breakaway. Sends the pass down low. Feeds it over. And he slides it quickly to Nabokov. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
I really like to save James because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Patton's gained the line and on the attack. There's a shot. Blocker saved by Vasilevsky. Oh, great read. In close. Takes it right in the chest. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. Quick feed to McKenna. Oh, I thought he had it. What a chance there.
Oh, James, I thought he connected on that one. He's going to be disappointed, but he's all around the net.
Shot. They score! A good defense translates to an even better.
It's amazing how a PK can deflate or inflate, and that's an inflator. When you get a shorthanded goal, you know that you switch the momentum.
The Lightning have shown a burst of life here after that strike, Cheryl. They're ready to go now.
They showed a lot of punch there to get themselves within one, James. They're on their toes, but most importantly, they're attacking and they're driving the net right now.
Dragicevic is carrying it ahead. Passes it over. Beniers will take the face-off here as this man advantage is about to resume. Tampa Bay is going to start with the puck in their own end. And a strong physical collision on the play there.
I'm going to guess that he's going to look to drive the net and shoot the puck, given that he's one goal away from his next milestone.
Moves it quickly over to Besser. Takes the feed. Power play expires, and they've got to be left shaking their heads as they fail to convert and serve up a shorthanded goal.
And that's a tough one for the power play team here, James, giving up a shorty on that one. What matters now is what you do next. Reset, refocus, and attempt to get back in this one.
Taken along the wall by Stevenson. Trying to gain a step. He's in! Stones him on the breakaway. Knocks the puck loose. Shot deflected in front. Made that stop.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, one, two, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Sent into the offensive zone. The Lightning have the puck against the boards. Picked off. Quick pass to Stevenson. Lets it go. And he had an answer with that save. Takes the pass. Takes that one right in the logo. And we're going to get a stoppage here as the referee blows the play dead. Late goings of this period. Seattle's hanging on to this 3-2 lead. Beniers wins the face-off in the offensive zone. Tees it up. It goes up the inside of the iron, and we play on.
Yorkstrand's been effective getting to the right places at the right time, but it hits the post again, James. He cannot get discouraged. We're starting to see his frustration levels increase. Marchand's been so dangerous tonight. He's got two in the game. You know he's looking for the hattie.
And does it again.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Face-off coming up here in the attacking zone.
Well, they'll want to put their foot on the gas pedal here, sensing that the goaltender's overworked right now, and let's face it, he can't change.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Keeps possession on the play. Oh, wow! Scores! And here, back to even.
Yeah, tied game now, James. I really like the energy that they showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they just created and doing something with it. When you're behind in a game, James, sometimes you can get frustrated, rattled, and you can start to really see the body language go down, but they have stuck with it. They clawed their way back, and they're in the game now.
Tampa Bay's equalizer comes on a lot of hard work here in period number 2.
The coach will be happy with this performance, the pushback, the fight to claw their way back in late in the second, and this will set them up nicely for the third.
The Bulls take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Here's a short pass to Chernak. Loses the coverage there. From the point, looks to make something happen. Denied by Knight. Grabbed along the boards by Hagel. Tampa Bay's got the puck, trying to shake loose. All alone. Can't get that one to go.
Well, it's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
And we'll play on as that goes off the outside of the post. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Comes up with the stop. Gets a stick on it. And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next.
Are you looking for information on the stars of tomorrow?
Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. There's been no shortage of firepower after the first 40 minutes, and we are underway here in the third. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Besser swooping in on the attack. The Bolts gain possession along the wall. And now it's grabbed by Montour. Takes that pass back at the point. Moves it to Brodin. Oh, a reactionary save! Stops him with a glove.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Huge steal at his own end. Picked up along the boards by Point. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Dished on over to McKenna. Tampa Bay's got the puck. The Bolts will play it from the defensive zone.
Beniers is playing with a ton of confidence tonight, and I guess because he's got a multi-point night, James.
Bumped off the puck. Tosses it on to Strong. Gaining steam here on the attack. Grabs control of it at the point. Moves with the puck in the corner. Gets it to the other point. Absolutely fearless to step in front of that shot. The Bolts will play it in their own end. Quick feed to Strong. Moves it on over to Perbix. Slides it across. Cirelli's got it in the offensive zone. Stopped by Knight. Seattle's got possession of the puck. And he passes it up ahead to Beniers. And makes the save. Feeds it on over to Wahlstrom. Handles the puck. And that pass attempt is deflected. Big time stop there. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. Moves the puck. Seattle's looking to break out of their own end. Takes a bump but hangs on. Great use to the point as he pokes that one away. Turns it away.
Stevenson's back in the lineup after nursing his injury, and sometimes it can be frustrating and feel a little slow to start, but he creates some offense right off the hop. Tampa Bay's responded and rallied their way back into this game, and now they have an opportunity to win. They've dictated pace. They've got their opponent on their heels. They've got to continue to push back and find ways to get to the goal.
Slides it diagonally to Winterton. And he handles the cross-ice pass. Picks up the puck in his own end. Great hit on the play. Slides it across. Shuts him down.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. The points played along the boards.
When you're hounding pucks and applying this type of pressure...
Wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing! The Kraken have taken to the offensive attack. Vasilevsky's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. The Blue Jackets are on the schedule next, and when those two teams meet up, it's always a fun one. We'll see you then, I'm sure. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Score! On their way to victory if they can hold down this lead through the rest of the third.
It's all about game management, but they can't just sit back and hold on. Otherwise, their opponent, they will look to attack and they will take advantage. Put them back on their heels. Be in the offensive zone where they can't get an opportunity to attack you.
Scooped up along the wall by Montour. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Moves it quickly over to point. Getzel's going to play it against the half wall. And makes the routine save. Knight's got it, and he's going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
In the final moments of this period, the Bolts are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Tampa Bay's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Unable to reach that one. Passes out front. Can't connect the play. Still keeps a hold of the puck. Fearless. Totally fearless on the block. Quick pass to Nabokov. That knocks it off the puck. Tampa Bay's got control of it now from their own end. Here's a short pass to Hagel. And now he passes up to Sprong. Feeds it over on the attack. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. The Bolts are looking to close things out. They have been dominant all night long. They continue to lead late in the third. Seattle's got it in the defensive zone. Taken by Marchand. Gains the zone through center. Dishes it off. And that's turned aside with a glove. Trying to clear. Seattle's got it now. Tremendous athletic stop with the glove by Vasilevsky. Puck picked up by Wallstrom. Moves it to Bjorkstrand. And that's broken up by Brodin. Bloom's got it in the defensive zone. Scores! And a big-time goal here in the third. Evens things up.
Well, there wasn't much wiggle room left, James, but they found a way to put it in, and that's because of the full-court press that they've exhibited in this third period. With the extra attacker with the goalie pull, they have the coverage running, and they certainly find the opportunity to get it to the middle of the ice, and man, do they bury it.
Leveled the playing field with that big-time goal here in the third.
And usually at the late stages of a game like this, when it's tied, the victor is the one that goes for it and knows that they have to find a way to execute. If you're too worried about making a mistake, you're going to sit back and you're going to have the game taken to you.
The Bolts take over on possession. Feeds it to Gensel. Sends the pass over.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in. Well, this is a great goal on the backhand, James, and it's so hard to control the backhand. You have to have power, you have to have strength, and it's also about the placement. You want to make sure it's on the back foot. He finds and recognizes he's got the right spot, and he buries it.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we have a face-off set to go. The Bolts win the face-off at center. And he takes the feed. Feeds it over. Here's a chance. Oh, and he missed the net. Oh!
That's going to be frustrating, James. You work so hard in your possession to get those looks. They're dangerous, and then you don't capitalize. That's a huge miss.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Tampa Bay's won the faceoff. Hammers it on net. Denies him with the save. Look at this, 2-on-1. There it is, final horn sounds. We are all over here in this one. And you can chalk up another victory for a team that is playing with a lot of confidence right now.
I mean, they've got a winning streak going, and anytime you have something like that going, just feel like you're going to win when you step onto the ice, and you're confident, you've got swagger, and everything seems to be clicking. Gotta love, and you gotta really embrace when it feels like that.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm Jake Sabelski. See ya.
PlayStation